Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at each life path number's forecast for December 2023. So we are inching quite quickly towards the new year of 2024. And so I do have those forecasts up on my YouTube channel and my podcast for each life path number. If you haven't checked yours out, be sure to do so. This is also a great time to take a look at your own personal numerology in a year ahead forecast or your diamond report. If you'd like to take a look at that or dive a little bit deeper, then book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Life path number 6. So December brings the energy of the 7 for you all, as well as the energy of hippopotamus. And so it's interesting because it's almost like there's something that is a bigger inspiration or idea that you may have been toying with or wanting to initiate or get started on. But maybe the timing hasn't been right, or you haven't had the resources or the time to be able to sort of dedicate or invest into whatever this is. But there's definitely, working with the 7 energy, there's definitely something that's potentially a greater inspiration or idea that wants to come through you and be brought into the physical in some way. And it's interesting because it's almost like with hippopotamus energy, there's something that you've had your eye on and you've sort of been keeping your finger on the pulse to see when the time was right to emerge, right? Because I just think about the hippo, and like a lot of times you can only see like their eyes, right, in the water. And so when they do come out, it's like, of course, this massive presence. So I don't know, there's something that's maybe been submerged and maybe within you, right? Something, a part of yourself that you haven't shared with others, or, a gift or a talent that you haven't shared with others, that December sort of pushes you to step into, whatever that may be. And so it could just be as much as like exploring something new and seeing where that takes you. But there's definitely something about, it's almost like for some of you, there's this bigger goal that you've had your eyes on, but the timing just was off or things didn't make sense. And it's almost like it's coming in now and it makes sense. So I do think for some of you, again, this is a general reading, but for a lot of you, I do think actually that there's just something that wants to be birthed into the physical plane, into the physical reality that has to do with you and your greater gifts. And there's also this sort of energy of like maybe being underestimated a little bit. Because I know like with hippos, a lot of times they're underestimated. They can move very, very fast. They can be aggressive. And just their sheer size can be underestimated, especially when they're submersed in water. So there's something here about you all stepping into the room with your presence and being like fully confident and standing within that. So again, this can show up so many different ways as a general reading. But there's definitely something about you like actualizing a goal that you've held sort of maybe close to your heart and haven't expressed or shared with others, that now you're ready to share. You're ready to get started on it. You're ready to sort of stand in the spotlight with whatever this is. For some of you, this could also be like, because with 7 energy, there's a lot about self-discovery. It's a lot about learning about oneself through life's experiences and learning more about our own unique gifts and our place in the world, especially in strong 7 cycles, which is what you all are moving through in December. And so with the 7 energy and hippo energy, there could be a big part of yourself that emerges at this time that you weren't even expecting. And that emergence can sort of push you in a different direction entirely. It can sort of change the course of your, the direction of your life. It can feel that strong, right? And so it's almost like there's a part of you that's emerging now, or you'll get glimpses of, that you didn't even know about yourself. And so that's very, very powerful. And it could also be that there's places within your own life where you have underestimated yourself, and situations or circumstances present themselves this month that allow you to sort of overcome whatever it is and unlock that side of yourself that then unlocks even more doors in your journey. So a lot of ways that this could present this month. But I will say with 7 energy, there's a lot about self-discovery and recognizing that we're so much more capable than we give ourselves credit for. We're so much more gifted than we give ourselves credit for. Yeah. So this is really beautiful energy. There's definitely an emergence here. There's definitely like something coming to the surface, and it's really going to be about self or your own experience, because the 7 brings it back to self in a lot of ways, like a deeper internalized version of self. There's definitely something emerging this month that, is a presence and wants to be acknowledged and sort of explored and incorporated in some way. So this is big, big energy. Of course, it's what we do with it, but this is such powerful, big energy that it's that sort of energy where it's like once you see something, you can't unsee it. And that's sort of what this is sort of leading to. It's almost like, and this could also be getting to the truth of something. And that truth can be sort of unexpected. It can be something where you weren't expecting it to be as big as what it is. And maybe you're ready for it, maybe you aren't ready for it, but what are you going to do with it once it presents, right? How are you going to handle it? How are you going to work with it? That's very, very possible. So this can be truth about self. This can be truth about another or a situation that could emerge this month that has the potential to be life-changing, but in a very powerful, positive way. Maybe it will feel uncomfortable at first, but once you step into it, this is a very empowering energy in a lot of ways. So, and you have the potential with whatever this is to actually actualize some bigger goal that you've been wanting to achieve or work on. So big energy for you all, 6s. I hope it's a powerful, beautiful December. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.